Hi, this is Chuck Allen. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Review. Well, I want to talk to you about the baby boomer retirement tax tightrope. And this is where we are seeing, doing this now for a quarter century and writing numerous books, but seeing obviously everything that's taking place in this next election. And we're going to all grow very tired of seeing the commercials for this push for this tax and this push for that tax. In fact, if you read anything or even turn on any news network, it's all about Medicare for all, financial tax, transaction tax. Folks, starting this fourth quarter, this is ultimately where the most tax savings time really pays big returns, meaning it's what you do in the year that positions you for the tax you'll save for that year. Doing it outside of that year unfortunately does not take care of the ability to offset your tax in the present year, which means we don't have that much time, especially staring at the holidays around the corner with people's travel schedule and the holidays and the time away, that the time to save tax is right now. And let me give you more of a understanding of the significance of this baby boomer retirement tax tightrope. See, it's a tightrope from the stance that it becomes very wobbly. So for those of you that have saved at least $200,000 or more and are heading into retirement, there's one game plan that can help you reduce your tax so that by the time you get to retirement, you don't become what I call in my new book, the perfect government taxpayer. And of course, if you're listening, you've saved predominantly and predictably most of your money in a tax-deferred 401k that's now an IRA, if you will, and you're already retired, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because what's happening is this forced government gunning for your tax, where they force people at a certain age, at 70 and a half presently, to take a distribution out of their 401ks or IRAs or any type of tax deferred account, that's pushing people up into a higher marginal tax bracket. And where that tightrope becomes difficult is because also where other income is generated, it can also force people to have up to 50 or 85% of their Social Security taxed. Well, the quick and simple is people are giving away in retirement an extra $1,000, $2,000 or more a month in these government gotchas, these baby boomer retirement tax tightrope techniques that the government's become very, very strong in orchestrating. Here's the good news. You can remove that tax tightrope threat just as easily as you can find yourself stuck in it. But the time to do that and to save tax, now is the time to save tax. It's what you do this year that will save you the tax for this year. And we don't know how much longer we may have a pro-business and a pro-lower tax environment administration like we do in the Trump administration. So the time to act is now. So here's the opportunity. I'm going to teach one strategy, one technique that will teach people how to not have required minimum distributions, to grow their money without tax, use it without tax, and be able to leave it without tax as one strategy. But folks, it's a complimentary educational log on to learn webinar, and the time to learn that and get it implemented before the end of the year couldn't be more important. If you're interested in you're someone who pays tax, you don't like paying more than your fair share, and you want to learn how to pay the legal least amount of tax, now is the time to save tax and get off this baby boomer retirement tax tightrope. Simply go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com and register. It's a log on to learn educational webinar, and even though complimentary, the spaces fill up quickly. So get off the government tax tightrope and learn how to put that unnecessary tax back into your pocket to have more, do more, live more, and leave more. Retirementprotected.com.